Thomas the Tank Engine was taking Buster and Alfie to a building site. They were going to be repairing an old station building. Good luck on fixing the old station, puffed Thomas. It'll look as good as new when it's finished. Don't worry, cried Alfie. We'll do an excellent job. You'd think it was a whole new station, added Buster. The building site was very busy. Isabella was taking the old chimney away and was going to bring in the new one. George was rolling the ground flat, ready for the new road and a new siding. He was grumbling as he did. Blooming low tunnel knocked my blooming roof off. Pah! Percy was also there. His trucks were being loaded with rubble. Just then, Thomas pulled up with Alfie and Buster. Hello, Percy. Hello, Thomas. I see you've brought Alfie and Buster. We'll get them unloaded and then they can get straight to work, puffed Thomas. Soon, Alfie was at work with Jack the digger. Alfie would scoop rubble out of Jack's front loader, then drop it into Percy's trucks. And Buster was flattening the ground around the old cottage, ready to make a new garden. Soon his trucks were loaded, and Percy took the rubble away. The machines took a well-deserved rest. I haven't seen much of Monty and Max today, puffed Thomas. I wonder where they are. The last I saw of them, tooted Jack, they had just been filled up and were driving away to the dump. They haven't come back. I wonder why. But unbeknownst to them, Monty and Max were racing back from the dump. It was getting near the end of the day. Some of the machines weren't needed anymore. George and Buster had been loaded onto flatbeds. Percy was going to return to take away the last of the rubble. Jack and Alfie were waiting. Just as Percy was backing in, Monty and Max raced across the line. Poor Percy jolted to avoid them, and his trucks came off the line. Uh-oh! Cried Thomas. Percy's trucks rolled up onto the platform, crashed into Jack, and knocked him off the platform. Ouch! Wailed Jack. Wailed Percy, feeling a bit dazed. What happened? Monty and Max raced across the track, and your truck's derailed. Poor Jack's been knocked off the platform. I'll kill Monty and Max, cried Percy. We're very sorry, called Monty and Max. We didn't mean to. It was just an accident. We were in a race because we want to get back to the yard. We're exhausted. But there's no need to race right in front of me like that, cried Percy. And poor Jack has been knocked off the platform. We'll help put things right, called the two trucks. Max was hooked onto the two trucks and he started to pull them out of the way. The crane was able to get to Jack, and in no time at all he was loaded onto the flatbed. Percy set off back to the yard. Monty and Max drove off down their road, and Thomas set off to take his friend back to the yard. Well, Thomas puffed at his friend, apart from that crash, I think today went very well. I agree, added Jack. Hard work but worth it, puffed Alfie. And we're back there tomorrow, Buster chuffed happily. But all in all, a very good day, they all agreed.